3. Hello. Anyways, yeah, we had a bit of tech issues there. So this is a new game I found out a couple of months ago. Just saw someone a recommendation and I thought, hey, it looks fun. So I ended up speedrunning the game because I enjoyed running it that much. And the rest is history. I'm actually not the world record holder, but I'm pretty decent, so yeah, let's go. This is a freeware game, by the way, so you can download it free off Steam. Anyways, we're gonna begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we have 8 episodes in total, but this is 0. 0 is 1 because, I don't know, it's a bit confusing. So the first level doesn't have any enemies, but there'll be enemies right here in this level. So these things right here, one hit and you die, basically. You know, some people like to jokingly call this a Budget Celeste. I think it's a coincidence, really. During the course of development, the dash used to be a lot slower, and then they made this work faster because of feedback. Also, I forgot to show something. I will show at the end of the run instead, but basically, by default, if you tap dash, you jab instead, and it's very annoying. So I put in dedicated dash mode. That means every time you press dash, no matter how long you press it, you always dash. So I'll be showing this at the end of the run, because even if you're playing casually, it feels so much better. And I wish I knew that when I started playing it. So yeah, the game isn't the most well optimized. I mean, like, programming-wise, it sometimes lags under lots of stuff going on if you have a potato PC. So you can get a really quick cycle with this, but it's pretty hard. It's pretty much an IL strat. This is pretty good track, you know. We're in a simulation right now in the story. After the main character's Amber's injury. And we're just continuing through. This level's quite strongly cycle-based, but I don't think there's much you can do to go faster at the end. It's this thing. So this is final level, episode 0. Alright, just be careful. Oopsies, didn't mean to dash at them. Okay, that was just one big derp. Oh boy, yeah. I never usually failed there before. Come on, let's get our act together. What's with the use of remote, the remote spam? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, that's episode 0. Finished and done. So now we're chasing after a burglar. And this, I actually think, like, episode's one of my least favorite, and also the game's lagging. Oh dear. Yes, I run on a toaster, okay? In theory, this should run on okay on toasters, but you know, it's a free game. I'm not gonna complain too much, but it is a little bit annoying. Oh hey, it's decent speedies. Anyways, we're gonna, yeah, so yeah, you can dash twice from the floor to the mid-air, but if you jump in mid-air, you can only dash once. You can dash infinitely on the floor. And there's like 3 control buttons. You got dash, jab, and dash cancel. Dash cancel is very niche. Dash is your most important move. Yeah, this is pretty laggy as well. Dear. Ugh, it's slow-mo. I'm sorry for this. I was worried about like actually running this game in a marathon because of this exact problem. Yeah, so these enemies right here, these small ones are RNG. You don't really know where they're gonna move. Oh boy, another laggy level. This one's pretty much a straight line. Please, no more slow-mo! It's actually fun when I'm like running it without streaming it or recording it, but it just seems like my PC is maybe coming to its old age or something, I don't know. I should probably have gotten rid of Chrome in the background. That was probably not a good idea. You know, I'm probably gonna close Chrome. Hang on, sorry. This is lag is really overwhelming. Right, let's see if it runs better. Yeah. Slightly better. Sorry about that. It's still pretty slow though. Ugh. Sorry about this. Hello? Thank you. That was a bit slow. I'm not gonna give me a good first impression here, but just remember my PC isn't very good. It should run fine on most PCs, really. Ugh. Yeah, that turret's a pain. It's the most annoying turret, I'd say. Yeah, turrets are like the main gimmick of this episode. Also, I think this episode's my least favorite. I just don't think the layouts are as interesting, and the turret is annoying because it's also in the way, but it also lags the game. So here we are on the first boss. There's not many bosses in the game, and this pattern's pretty much completely fixed. You know exactly what's gonna happen. And you see these red lines here, these are like hazard lines, so you gotta be careful. So we're gonna just like be up here for safety. Oops. So we need to hit this thing 3 times before we can get down and reach the burglar. Ah, come on. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna buffer this right here. It's pretty much down and dash on the floor. You can, yeah. I think it's called the EMP, electromagnetic pulse. You can also do this. Done. Done episode 1, finally. What a mess that was. Now, I think the game gets less resource intensive after that. Though this doesn't seem to like running so much. I don't know why it's running so bad, because like I know like it's slightly laggy for sometimes, but it's not usually this bad. I should have maybe closed more resources. I was being a bit too optimistic here. Anyways, so we're gonna take this interesting shortcut right here. This is not intended, but it's a nice little shortcut. So yeah, we the gimmick of this is like we've got these jumping enemies, and soon we'll have another gimmick coming up soon. Probably be the next level or so. Okay, this is it. These things right here. I believe these are global cycles. Whew. A little bit spicy, but we made it. And yeah, we have to wait this level a lot. You can actually get fast cycles, but they're like, it's extremely difficult. It's like probably practically frame perfect. So something you only do in IL. Even I haven't got it yet. So yeah, you pretty much have to wait if you want to be safe. Ah! This flag is throwing me off. Alright, just carefully. So yeah, you can hold on dash to like just hold on to it. And if you like hold off of dash sooner, you don't go as far. Sometimes it's better to hold off, and sometimes it's better to hold on for the distance. I'm trying to get used to this lag, but maybe I should like try and close some stuff because this is absolutely too much. I'm sorry, this lag is just, it's unbearable. Like, even closing Chrome wasn't enough. What? I missed that? I didn't expect to miss that. Anyways, let's dash across here. Oh, come on. It's still laggy. Maybe it's Discord or something, I don't know. I'm sorry you have to stop here. It's just... it's really distracting me. Right, next level. Whoa, jeez, right. We're gonna use this line here as a visual cue to dash up here. Okay, pretty smooth considering that I'm in slow-mo right now. It usually runs at 60 FPS. Right, so we're gonna cheese this, right? What you do is you just sit here. And then what will happen is that Riley will stomp in this spot instead of all over the map. Here it comes. There's only one cycle where she doesn't do this, and that means you go up to the arena, otherwise you won't be able to hide here anyway. So we're gonna buffer here. So yes, she needs to be hit 3 times. So we go up here, and we just wait for the wall attacks to happen. And I think there's about like 4 or 5 bosses total in this game. Right, last attack cycle. We're gonna do the same thing again. Just wait here. And that's episode 2. Also, I don't think my Chrome actually got closed. What? Oh, that's a chat tab, never mind. Right, so yeah, we don't want to dash up there too fast, otherwise it doesn't get you high enough. Okay, I don't usually die there with dash, that was a bit weird. So yeah, this is the gimmick where every time you jump, it switches. But if you use dash, it doesn't switch. Also, I don't know why I'm messing up this level so much. I usually don't mess up that badly. Anyways, let's air drag. There. Let's go. So we're gonna double jump, jab. Good. Okay, it doesn't seem to be as laggy anymore. Good. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I think it's because this level isn't... I'm supposed to be dashing the other way. It's not as resource intensive. Right. Here. So we have another more RNG enemies, these little things, little buggers. Yeah. At least all other enemies have fixed behavior. We jab upwards, so we can just do that. Nice little dance. It's kind of weird how, like, level 1 is the most evil for me. Or, you know, it's supposed to be the easiest. I guess things change when it's a speedrunning perspective, and also cats come here. Not time is... Can you not, like, get in the way of the... Sorry, this... Sorry, cat's in the way of my game. Maybe should have kicked her out. But it's like, I wanted to show Kitty. Sorry, Kitty, it's not the time right now. Look, I'll show you the end of the stream, okay, maybe? Yeah? You can show you the end of the stream. Oops. I pressed reset by accident. I think she's just trying to make herself comfortable while I played the game. Maybe she knows that I'm gonna have to ignore her for a while. Right, anyways. Jab this. Yeah. Oopsies! What? I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, this level's pretty annoying as well. This little section right here is easy to die on. Double jump. Jab. There we go. So we're nearly done with episode 3. This is the final one. We've got another enemy rush level here. It's best to be around the top so you can easily see where all the enemies are. Because it's random. Oh, right. Yeah, I've tried dash around and not jump, so there's no switching to keep in mind. It's all simple. And that's episode 3. So this is episode 4, and now we've got switches, but they're enemies. Yeah, that's her name, Sooty. She's sitting peacefully on my lap now. Oh boy, the lag is back. So now we've got these dash pads. If you dash them, you get big boost speed. Right. Nice little flow to it. So yeah, I hope you know that like, dash doesn't count as a jump. Only jump and double jump do. I'm just gonna pretend slow-mo doesn't exist. Otherwise I'm just gonna annoy everyone. Anyways. So, we're about... Yeah, we've got another enemy rush level. Hope you like these. I find them kind of boring, to be honest. But at least they're like, I guess they're like a relaxing kind of thing. You don't have to worry about frantic movement. Just time and be aware of the map. Ugh. Oh, scary. Where's the enemy? There. There it is. So, like, some enemies hurt on spawn and some of them don't. The yellow ones do not hurt on spawn. Just a little fun fact. So you don't always stand too close to spawn, and also, okay. Not something I usually do. Jeez. Really clutching it here. Oh boy. Look at them everywhere. Yeah, sometimes you can overshoot that particular enemy. That was weird. I've never done that before. This is a lot of never has happened before marathon run. Alright, jump this for the good switch. Double jump there. There we go. Good. Oh boy, this is the worst level. Not only is RNG, but you have to stay in midair. It's forbidden to land here. And the enemy spawns are RNG too, and also you can dash into the wall with these booster pads. As if it can... Yeah, and also that can happen. Yeah, this can work as well, the triangle. If you get the good enemy spawns, makes things a lot simpler. Finally! Yeah, I'd say that's the hardest non-boss level in the game. It's an interesting concept, but wow, it's so cruel. Anyway, this boss is pretty simple. Patterns fixed. Slow attack patterns. Don't be dumb. That's the strategy for this. You can also just keep charging midair. Do that. Wait for these. Dash through. Yeah, this is what you can use dash cancel for. Just to keep longer in midair. It's very niche. I mean, you could even, like, easily beat the game without it. This is pretty much cheesing. I'm using the dash cancel to avoid platforming. Right, wait. Last attack will be coming up soon. And that'll be episode 4. Over here. Episode 4 done. Alright, so we can't dash through these. We have to do our jabs or pulses. Or we die. So you see this ranged one? You can do that pulse by sliding first. And then dashing onto the ground. Right, so this is very highly cycle based. There's not much we can do here. Just lots of waiting. Not the most fun level out there. I think a lot of people hate episode 5, understandably. Okay, you might be wondering about the Steam overlay, and I have that enabled because otherwise it won't upload any times, in case I get PBs or anything. I mean, it's unlikely, but just in case. Right, early cycle. Whee! Spicy. Okay, we're gonna play it safe here, though. Whoopsies! I didn't mean to dash there. That was by accident, but it doesn't matter. Can you stop that? Jesus. There we go. Right, so you have these things, right? And if you go inside them, you can't do any special moves. You can only move. Or double jump. That's all you can do. It's the no fun allowed barrier. But you know, it just makes for some interesting ways of playing. The start of this could be finicky. I think we got it fine though. Spicy! We did it. You know, after a rough start, I think we're getting a lot more smoothly now. Should I attempt the early cycle? No, because I haven't really practiced it. It's quite tight as well. We'll be playing it safe for now. There we go. Oh boy, another enemy rush level. I mean, these are good for donations if there are any. That was close.
I would like to take that time to remind all our viewers that we're NASA 2020, gathering money for Save the Children. All of your donations fully support Save the Children. We've raised over $1,500 already, 1,510 to be exact. And we are not stopping here, even though 1,500 is the very nice number. We're still going towards 1,600, and if you can, then consider donating, because as I said, all of your donations fully go to Save the Children, and you might support some of the incentives that we have left over for this week.
So yeah, you don't need to defeat all enemies to pass this level. Oopsies. Yeah, so that was episode 5. That's the only level where you can just ignore the enemies. Because I think like the end of level marker is different because you run out of it instead of hit a goal. A little bit of, you know, it is technically bugged, but it's also an oversight in a way. So this level gimmick is gravity switching. And also these enemies where like you have to hit them from a certain direction, otherwise you die. These things right here. So sometimes you want to use jab over dash, and that's when like you have a short distance to cover and you want to go fast, or like you have momentum you can carry over. just basically for short distances. Because the charging time of dash takes up time also, but... Right. So we're on episode 6. There's not much left to go. We're reaching the end. Jump. Little jab. I quite enjoyed this episode. I mean, it's pretty hard sometimes, but it's also like, I like the movement. It's quite dynamic. Oh god, I forgot. Whoopsies. Oh no, can I save myself? No. Yeah, I forgot. The rust is still a bit there. Didn't de-rust as much as I hoped. Alright. Don't mess up again. Another enemy rush level, oh boy. But this one's got gravity switching, so it's slightly more interesting, but it's kind of long. I guess they're easier to make. You don't have to think of layout. I just use the middle to keep things simple. Right, one more. Ah! We don't want the gravity switch. It makes things inconvenient. I mean, you can use it if you want, but I don't like using it. Sometimes it's more optimal not to use them, but that's one of the reasons. Right. We want to save our double jump for this level. Otherwise we can't really pass it. There we go. Oh god, that was weird. Don't usually make that mistake. So the spice or not the spice? No, I'm not gonna take the spice. I've died enough already to things. Stay here. Okay, we're nearly done episode 6. Done. So now we're on to the final episode. This episode has loads of RNG. Particularly with the boss patterns. But the layout itself is pretty fixed. Also, I wasn't meant to do that! Ah! Otherwise I can't do the shortcut. Why am I screwing up here so much? There we go, that's the shortcut. If you dash, so you see if you dash this, it recharges your dash, and also, how the? I haven't done that in ages. I completely forgot. Usually you dash back up and yeah. Right, you gotta save our dash here, so we can get up. Right, so I'm not sure if I can get underestimate anymore. This run has been a pretty big train wreck. Anyways, this boss is actually quite easy, so every 3 cycles you can attack him, basically. So this is 1, 2. 3. Right, let's get prepared. There we go. 1. 2. 3. 1. And yes, this is RNG. 2. 3. Prepare. Done. Right, final boss. This is actually my favorite boss in the game, even though it is the hardest. I just like how frantic it is. I wish more of the bosses were like this in the game. I feel like they're too slow paced. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm not having really good luck with this one, am I? Alright. Stay focused. Even if we go overestimate, we can still, you know, beat the thing. Better to go overestimate than not finish at all, right? What? I swear I could have sworn that didn't hit me. God, that's a first. Yeah, this boss is pretty damn hard. Ugh, god damn it. I'm really sorry for this one, guys. This is probably my worst overclocked run ever. You know, I try to stay optimistic, but it's like... if I could give a better example of what I'm doing here. Right, wait here. Here. Oops. Okay, this attack's quite easy to avoid. Go around, just circle like a donut. Right. Scary. Don't worry, get the rhythm. Time! Oh dear. Sorry about that. Anyways, at least we got to show off the game. It's free, you can download off Steam. Yeah, I wanted to practice this game more. And I was kind of afraid about streaming it because I was a bit concerned about the lag. I mean, usually it's been running okay, but I don't know what's going on. I guess my PC's just not as fun, not as fast as it used to be. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to see a better run, go watch my PB or something, or whatever. Oh right, okay. Here's a bonus, right? I'm gonna show you my kitty, just to make up for this run. Here she is, kitty. Say hi, kitty, or Cam.
Hello, welcome back to the intermission for NASA 2020. We've just seen Overclocked and we're in for quite a ride with Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13, which is a race that's gonna take about 7 hours. I hope you're excited. I just wanted to remind you that we at NASA 2020 gather donations to support Save the Children in these tough times. When the worst happens, children are always among the most vulnerable and often suffer most. Save the Children responds to natural disasters, conflicts, and other humanitarian emergencies across the globe, including responding to the COVID-19 pandemic with global health, education, and protection programs that address the unique needs of children in crisis. Save the Children has launched a global appeal to help support children and families affected by the coronavirus. They are supporting health workers with personal protective equipment, distributing hygiene supplies and health information on how to stay safe and prevent the spread of infection. They are also using their decades of experience with kids in crisis to give parents guidance and tools to reassure and support their children. All of your donations go straight towards Save the Children fully. And while you donate, you might want to choose a bit out of a few that we have to offer for you. Right now the nearest one is quite obviously the duo for Final Fantasy XIII, which is either the garb color choice or the mask adornment choice. As for the colors of the garb, right now Aqua is still winning with $21. Right behind Aqua we have green and yellow, both with $10, and then black and orange, both with $5. The rest is yet to be chosen and free to go. All of the choices are as follows: aqua, green, yellow, black, orange, blue, maroon, pink, purple, red, and white. There's a lot to choose from, but Final Fantasy XIII is about to start, so make sure you get those donations in if you want to either switch it to not be aqua, or make sure it is aqua and no one snipes it in the last second. The more is donated towards aqua, the more it makes you sure that it will actually end up being aqua, quite obviously. We also, as far as Final Fantasy XIII goes, we also have a mask adornment choice, and with that we have four options. Lightning Mask, Retro Lightning Mask, Sarah Mask, and Retro Sarah Mask. Right now the only choice paid for is Lightning Mask with $5, so you can choose any of the rest by just paying more than $5. And yeah, it's free to go. Remember to just set it up so that you actually choose a donation incentive or a bid war when you donate. We also have some leftover bid wars for the last few runs this weekend. Those are the soundtrack for Streets of Rage 4. You can choose between the retro or the OG soundtrack. Right now retro is winning, but it's just ahead by $3 with 20. OG soundtrack is at $17 right now, so you can snipe the OG soundtrack really easy if you would like to. We also have two bid wars for the final run of this weekend. Reminder that NASA is still going to be live for the entirety of the next weekend. We'll show off some more amazing speedruns. But as far as this weekend goes, we're a few runs away from the end, and we have two bid wars for the final run of this weekend, which is One Chanbara Bikini Samurai Squad. We can either choose outfits. There are three to choose from: Special, Legacy, and Standard. And right now only Special has $1. The Legacy and the Standard are tied for 0. So I would say this is a pretty easy bid war to take part in right now. It probably will get a bit more heated as we progress forward and as the run becomes closer. As for the last run, we also have a donation incentive to watch all the action cutscenes that take place throughout the run. The goal of this incentive, this is the last incentive of the marathon, aside from bid wars. Our goal is to raise $250 for this incentive, and we are at $147 right now, so we're still missing $103 to watch all the action cutscenes in One Chanbara Bikini Samurai Squad. at the very end of this weekend, at the very end of this part of the marathon, this half of the marathon. We've raised over $1,500 so far, so thank you so much for all of the donators, and all of the people who support NASA in any way. Just right now, we have a $6 donation from Remy saying GL on the run, Dine and King. And this one is going to the mask adornment choice bid war with the choice of retro lightning mask, which makes it so that right now the retro lightning mask is winning with $6 and lightning mask is left behind with $5. So right now the bid war is as it goes. Retro lightning mask has Retro lightning mask has $6 and is now in the lead. Lightning Mask has $5. Retro Sarah Mask and Sarah Mask are both tied for $0, and you can still donate for this cause. So if you'd like to, make sure to do so. We'll be back at you in a second after a video from Save the Children. Thank you very much.
I need to be bigger, 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 like a grown-up so I could be president. If I were president, I would tell them to give me a whole tub of chocolate. I would go in space if I was a president. I'll tell the people to stop chopping down trees every day. Just cut about 20 a day. Probably 20 a day, not like 50 each day, just 20. If I was president, I'll be nice to people and make sure they're not mad. Bad. Or mad. I would make a new law and say, do not smoke around children. Do not eat and drive. Do not drink and drive. The president should help kids a lot. Because if we didn't have kids, then why would the earth be toys? I approve this message. I approve this message.
Great. Okay, I think I'm back. So, hello, welcome back. We are still NASA 2020 supporting Save the Children, believe it or not. And we're gonna see Final Fantasy 13 in just a second after the tech is ready to go. So, let's get hyped for that. While we wait, I would like to read out some more information about Save the Children. 168 million children worldwide are involved in child labor. That's more than all the children in Europe combined. Child labor deprives children the right to normal physical and mental development and often interferes with children's education. $50 can pay for the attendance of an entire village school in a country like Uganda, including the cost of teacher training and salary, supplies, and curriculum. Educating children gives the next generation the tools to fight poverty and prevent disease. Also, if you think that your donation might be too small to even bother with sending money, let me just remind you that $10 can provide high nutrition peanut paste to a malnourished child for 10 days. So even if you donate a small amount, then it's still going to help, and it's still important to us and to Save the Children especially. So thank you to all of you who decided to donate towards Save the Children during NASA 2020. This is the last day of the first weekend, but this is not the end. We'll be right back at you the next weekend with an entire second half of the marathon fulfilled with non-stop speedrunning for your entertainment, and hoping to gather even more money for Save the Children. I am being told we're ready with Final Fantasy, so yeah, get ready. Thank you very much.